Hey fellow foodies, it's Faye from facefood.com. Today I'm going to show you something special, my buttermilk pancake recipe. If you guys have tried my crispy Belgian waffles, you'll know I know what I'm talking about when I talk about breakfast. And these pancakes are the real deal, super fluffy and so delicious, easy to make as you will see. Alright, so we're going to start out by just sifting all our dry ingredients together. Easy enough. Then we have our wet ingredients here. They are at room temperature and they're all combined. We left out the melted butter for now. And here is our melted butter. We're gonna let it cool a little bit. We don't want to put super hot butter into our ingredients yet. So we're gonna let it cool to room temperature. Here is a cutter that I'm going to use to shape it. This is totally optional. Right, and now we have our wet ingredients. And what I'm going to do is just use a fork. You can use a whisk as well. I'm going to use a fork to break up the yolk and combine all the wet ingredients together until it's a uniform mixture. Now we can go ahead and pour in our melted butter and give that a stir. So originally this can fit in the measuring cup like this, so I'm just adding in the dry ingredients to the measuring cup. But because this is the original recipe, and I usually have the recipe, this is when it works. Because this is the original recipe in the full quantity, it's not going to fit in the measuring cup. So I just moved it to a bowl. And then I'm going to fold it all in with the rubber spatula. Again, you want to make sure not to overdo it here. Some flour is okay, but big pockets of flour is a no-no. It will not cook out, so you want to make sure to get those. Alright, that looks good. And we're going to actually let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Right, so you can of course use some cooking spray to grease your griddle or griddle pan. I'm going to use some butter here. And then I'm going to just place my cutter. Of course, you don't have to use a cutter. It is whatever you want to do. I'm going to place 3 or 4 heaping spoonfuls in the cutter. And then you just lift it up. And you can see we have a nice circle here, and then I use the back of the spoon to kind of guide some of the batter out to make it spread into a bigger circle. You want to just let it cook for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes for the first one. It's always the ugliest one you're going to make, it's just how it is. And then the second side will always cook for less time than the first side. You want bubbles to show, and you want the edges to form before you flip it, and you want to flip it in a nice swift action. So I flip it twice because I like it to cook evenly, and I feel like if you flip it twice it allows it to cook evenly. Alright, and that looks good. And you would just do that for all your pancakes. And now that we're done, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to top mine with a pat of butter. I had some fresh blackberries on hand, so I added those. Of course, you can top it and eat it with whatever fruit you'd like. And then some nice maple syrup on top. These pancakes are very delicious. You taste the vanilla, you taste the buttermilk, and it's light and fluffy, just how pancakes should be. And you can see how fluffy these are, nooks and crannies galore, which is what you want in a pancake. For the full recipe, go to facefood.com, subscribe to the channel for more great videos on the way. Like the video if you like these pancakes, and comment below if you have any questions or comments. Share them with any family or friends that love pancakes, of course. And until next time, guys, you have a great day.